Bruv, it looked like any other drop. 2 pallets, moved calm, no buzzers, no forms, no one blinked. Forklift down at Portsmouth, real estate removals lorry posted up, no questions, no noise. Couple hours later, that same lorry pulls up near Winchester, service stop vibes, nothing mad. Then, boom, a blacked out whip pulls beside it, man jump out, quiet convo, handshake, done. Both motors dip, slide up the M3, calm like it's normal. But fam, they thought they were moving 1.5 tons of clean Colombian. Big weight, pure ting, real talk. That gear was already lifted. They was moving nothing but heat in it. Feds were tailing them. Every turn, every stop, already clocked. Real talk before we break it down. This ain't hearsay, this ain't gossip. This is straight facts from the case files. A removals van fronting for £135 million drug ring, custom floors, dummy walls, and a schoolboy turned smuggler who moved like a ghost till the feds turned the lights on. This is ends Unshanked, raw UK crime, no fluff, no cap. If you rate the real, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and bang that subscribe. More untold stories are loading. Let's dive in. Jonathan Arnold weren't your typical boss man, you get me? He was raised good, Repton boarding school, discipline, structure, mad expensive, 45 bags a year kind of price tag. Bro weren't a waste man either. He played cricket for the school's first team, even had trials with Villa. After that, jumped on the family ting, sign fitting for pubs, running around the country. Then COVID hit, work dried up, bookings vanished, no bag coming in. So Arnold, man's in his late 20s now, tries patting his own lane, starts real estate removals, branded vans, fresh staff, bookings flying in, UK, Europe, the lot. But what the business didn't post, who was really getting hired, what them vans were really packing. By end of 2021, complaints started rolling, vans came back mashed up, furniture went ghost, clients started chirping. Still Arnold stayed active, posting company pics, smiling for the cam, team flicks, man looked proper legit. But behind them high-vis vests and fake grins, something serious was brewing. Not no ops on the road. This was silent, smart, all logistics, all timing, all hush. By now, man was grafting. Long shifts, back-breaking graft, late nights, no sleep. On the road at 5 a.m, back home midnight. He looked worn out, burnt. Family said he was losing it. That's when Tramadol entered the chat. Not from GP, nah, from brethrens. Back pain stuff, powerful, mixed with Monster or Red Bull, had him buzzing. First it was couple pills, then 10, then 20 a day. Man turned to it just to function. But the van biz weren't bringing in enough peas. Jobs were shaky, vans were sitting, staff weren't turning up. Then boom, contacts started whispering. Overseas drops, big reward, no stress, no questions. Man didn't even hesitate, blood. He had everything lined. Vans, routes, drivers. All he needed was new cargo. The removals thing, that was just a mask. Behind it, traps running heavy. Them same vans moving flat pack and sofas now had fake floors, hidden panels, dummy walls, holding bricks worth millions. Arnold weren't using no road utes or street gangs. Nah, he had his own man dem. Trained, quiet, patterned. On paper, furniture game. But really, it was moving weight. By this point, he couldn't step back even if he wanted to. It started off small. One trip, one load, simple channel run. Then money started spraying. He scaled. He patterned the whole thing like a proper firm. Structure, quiet moves, efficiency, real estate removals. That weren't just a company no more. It was the backbone of a global operation. From Colombia to Netherlands, straight into the bits. He picked his circle tight. No chatty patties. James Jenkins came in early. Logistics man. Handled routes. On paper, just another driver. But later, Groove was key. Moving kilos like it was nothing. Then you had Humayun Sadiq. Different breed. Man didn't talk much. Didn't call. Didn't text. But he was there. Every drop. Every switch. Ghosted through the whole thing. But always popped up at the right time. Then came Connor Fletcher. Young, mellow, silent type. Driving night runs like it was Uber. Amsterdam trips, regular. Pattern was always the same. Over there, overnight stop, slide back via Dover. Looked clean, looked regular, but their ting was deep, fam, and they didn't even clock how close the feds were watching. From the outside, nothing looked off. Just another British man behind the wheel, innit? Man looked like he was heading home, but fam, deep down, this whole thing ran through Arnold. He kept it slick, vans branded up, website clean, every picture, high V's, smile, graft. On paper, man looked like a grafter, young, focused, legit, but blood, the money, that told a different story. In under a year, man had touched Dubai, moved like he made it. Ferrari trips, new veneers from some high-end clinic. Man even got clocked, rocking what feds called a Rolex. That whole humble businessman act, slipping fast. The firm gave him cover, the vans made the runs. Staff, whether they clocked it or not, moved like parts of a proper system. On paper, legal. In real life, unstoppable. Amsterdam to Dover, Belgium to Manny, Portsmouth to Staffs. Some journeys got through clean, some got clocked, but not enough heat to raise flags until they got greedy. Loads got heavier, trips more frequent, and bruv, they got too comfy to notice. Eyes were on them. Signs had already started popping. Jan 2022, one of the drivers gets pulled in Calais. Looked calm, just another removal job. Docs were solid, everything ticked. But when the French searched it, 63 keys of coke, 101 keys of ket, street tag, over 2.5 mil. That was the first time anyone officially tied real estate removals to drug smuggling. Quietly, they passed the case to UK feds, files opened, patterns tracked, but they didn't shout it. Nah, they waited, watched, and when the gang thought they were calm, boom, April 2022, the boldest move yet. Cargo ship docks in the Netherlands, bananas headed for Portsmouth. Man said it was fruit. Docks were clean, route was normal, but buried inside, almost 1.5 tons of raw coke, bricked up, clean work, worth a 118 mil easy, but the man them didn't know. Dutch feds were already on smoke. They intercepted the load, took the real gear, replaced it with fakes, same weight, same shape, resealed, docks untouched, quietly let it roll into the UK, no seizure at the port. Nah, British feds let it move. 2 pallets peeled off, slid onto a van tied to Arnold's firm. Driver ain't clocked nothing, drives up north, stops at Winchester Services. Another motor pulls up, quick swap, calm, nothing loud. But bruv, feds were watching the whole thing. CTV tracked every move. Surveillance followed them back to a warehouse in Staffs. The gang thought they'd just scored big, one of the maddest hauls ever. But really, they moved air, fake bricks, zero product. And the feds, they'd seen it all. Every switch, every mile, every face. West Midlands Police, Border Force, NCA, all locked in. This wasn't just a bus, fam. This was proof. The firm, it weren't no front no more. It was the pipeline, the middle of the web, fully exposed now. But even then, feds didn't pounce. Not yet. They held back. Cause sometimes, yeah, it's the little slips that finish a man. And Arnold, he was slipping. By June 2022, feds were deep in it. The banana move gave them everything. Routes, drivers, locations. But there was still one run in play. Final ting. Connor Fletcher, 25, rolled out solo, headed to Amsterdam. Same lorry, same firm. On the surface, looked normal. Crossed the channel, back through Dover. Cargo said furniture. Docks matched. Branding legit. But this time, Border Force was ready. They clocked the whip, pulled it. First search, nothing. Looked clean, but second look, mad. Under the load, custom built trap, proper built-in chamber, hidden under the trailer floor. Inside, 60 kilos of raw cocaine. Fresh, pure, millions in street value. Fletcher got nicked on the spot. Weren't no random driver either. Feds took his phone, analyzed it. Straight link to Arnold. Drop spots, encrypted numbers. Messages like loaded or done. That false floor, not no one-time ting. That was custom work. This bus cracked the shell, but didn't break the whole machine. Not yet. Fletcher stayed silent. Didn't snitch. Didn't resist. No names, just kept strum. Meanwhile, Arnold still ran the show. Other drivers took the trips. Routes got tweaked. But behind the curtains, stress started climbing. That arrest turned up the heat. Now feds had proof. Smuggling, cross-border, organized supply, and the name, Arnold. Thing is, the gang didn't know Fletcher's arrest was just the first domino. Bigger shipments were already being traced. Feds had eyes on everything now. And the net, yeah blood, it was closing in. West Mids feds moved quick fam. Straight after the lorry got grabbed, they dived in. Fletcher's phone, a gold mine calls, routes, messages, led them right to the rest of the mandem. His Dover bust weren't the finish line in it. It was the kickoff for a whole sweep. First to drop was James Jenkins, 25, caught at a West Mids crib. He patterned vans, drivers, schedules, you get me, coppers lifted mobiles, logs, timetables. Later, they proved he'd been pinging Fletcher with drop times and swap spots. Couple days later, Humayun Sadiq, 43, scooped near the docks. In his motor, sat-nav gadgets, encrypted chat apps, second phone, linking straight back to Jenkins and Arnold. Man played ground control, tailing loads, clocking timings, keeping visuals tight. Final chess move. Weeks on, Jonathan Arnold himself, bagged at the Staffordshire warehouse, the main hub, simultaneous raid on his yard and the office, proper pincer blood. Inside they found company files, hire forms, CT Phoebe backups, burners, trackers, everything tying real estate removals to multi-ton cargo from Europe. Vans on site, hidden traps just like Fletcher's. Arnold tried the I'm not the boss line, but his name sat on every booking, every route, every drop, clear as day, every courier, every van, every channel run, mapped and locked, whole chain now cuffed. But the ripple hit home hard. Sue Arnold, ex-deputy PCC for Staffordshire, community safety bigwig, saw her worlds collide when her only son got nicked. 14 officers swept her rural gaff. Fam, only thing they seized from her, a USB with her grandson's christening video. Took a year to get it back. She wasn't charged, but the headline slapped her name next to the case. She later told Mail Online her boy was on tramadol and that the habit might have steered him wrong. Seen May 2023, Birmingham Crown Court, silence heavy. Crown laid it out. Not one seizure, but a system. Modified motors, border handoffs, commercial grade concealments, cold clinical. All four pled guilty, but defense spun their angles. Fletcher, no say over the load. Jenkins, only organised drivers. Sadiq, facilitator, not kingpin. Arnold, lost the family biz, spiraled on pills, got used, judge weren't having it, called it one of the widest pipelines in the region, said it kept national crime ticking. Sentences came heavy. Jonathan Arnold, 29, 23 years, 6 months. Humayun Sadiq, 43, 27 years. James Jenkins, 25, 15 years. Connor Fletcher, 25, 12 years. Organisation flattened, every tier pulled down, each man holding his slice of the blame. So fam, what you reckon, justice served or sentences too steep? Hit the comments, let us know. And if you want more raw UK crime breakdowns, tap subscribe, click the bell, and remember, this is Ends Unshanked. Stay locked. Another case is always brewing.